Hey guys, this week we're going to have to come to you from video because we're really busy here at UAH. So this week we want you to talk and focus about your team goal. So far what you've been doing is focusing on this science objective and trying to figure out the instrumentation that you need to use to accomplish this science objective, right? So if you're measuring internal structure, you're looking at seismometers. If you're measuring temperature in the regolith or something like that, you're looking at thermocouples. So you've been working on that so far. So now what we need to do is sit back and think about the team goal. The team goal basically is going to come off of your science objective. So the science objective is the first thing that you've been creating so far. But now you need to figure out what's truly the goal of your team, because measuring internal structure, great, that's the science objective. But now, how many sites do you want to try to go for? You know, do you want to go for 3? Do you want to go for 6? Do you want to go for 27? You know, something like that. If you're going for depth under regolith, is it we want to go as far as possible? All of that is basically the goal, because what the goal does is show you what you truly are after, and you will sacrifice things for it, because you only have a limited amount of resources, the 5 kilograms, the volume, stuff like that, unless you ask for a waiver. And so with that in mind, you've got to make sure you've determined what you're really after and sacrifice everything for it, okay? So from the team goal, what will then happen is the marketing team can then start to think about the name of the team. If you haven't already got that down right now, you can now start with your team's name. And you can also start thinking about the team logo and the team slogan, right? And so what we mean by slogan is last year we had some teams that really came up with some innovative slogans that they did. Vinemont did one. They were exploring the volcanoes of Titan, and so they came up with their slogan as "We Kick Ash." And so things like that help sell your idea. They market it because people remember that. I mean, I've remembered it a year later, so it's kind of a cool thing to do.
It's very catchy.
Yeah, very catchy. So what we want you to do this week is focus on this part of it. Sit back and let the engineering still sit there. We're still not ready for that yet. But what we need to do this week is really go hammer out the science objective. If you are not done with your science objective, that is your #1 priority this week. We have to nail that down this week, because if not, we're going to get behind the curve and we can't do that. All right? Then from your science objective, sit down as a team and talk about the team goal. That's a really big one right now. Okay? So everybody on the team should get a voice. Vote on it, talk about it, everybody come up with a thing, so then you can tell us what your team goal is, right? You can email your UHPOC and tell them, as well as you can tell us next week when we come and see you. Next thing after that, the marketing team then, with the objective and the goal, can go figure out the team name, if you already don't have it, and figure out what that's going to be, because that needs to be the entity, that needs to be your identity for the rest of the semester, is you're going to be known by that name, and you're just going to start telling everybody what that name is. From there, you can pick your logo, right? If you're going to do it inside your team, or you've got like art people involved with your high school, that's great. Go get the logo set up. Therefore, that also becomes your identity. When we see that logo, we think about you. And that's what we need to do as well. That will end up going on your poster and everything else that you do this semester. And then last but not least, start thinking about that slogan. You know, some catchy phrase that ties these things together, that makes everyone remember you, because that's going to be a big deal at the open house especially, okay? So hopefully we will see you the week after next, and we'll talk about this some more. So talk to you soon. Bye.